Hi, I'm Brandon Johnson. Get ready to see what happens when HGTV and Disney Parks team up to find families who want an over-the-top backyard makeover.
Hi! We got videos from all over the country, and we've picked this one lucky family
Have a magical day
to get the coolest parts of Walt Disney World dropped right into their own backyard.
Wow!
It's a one-of-a-kind, out-of-this-world makeover that will leave the entire neighborhood stunned.
Oh my gosh, we want this done for our backyard.
It's a custom-built transformation that's every kid's dream come true. From an 8-foot-tall sorcerer's hat to a giant teapot playhouse. Choo-choo! Throw in a train, a station, a dozen handcrafted picture flowers, and a supersized swing set. You'll go behind closed doors to see how the same team that helped design Walt Disney World creates the most amazing backyard you've ever seen. We're doing this all over the country. This is My Yard Goes Disney.
We're the Bradburn family. I'm Angie. My husband's Tommy. My daughter's Maddie. And we have baby Tommy.
Spend a few minutes with the Bradburns, and the first thing you'll notice is that there's no shortage of energy and smiles.
Maddie loves girly things. She loves to dress up.
Beautiful.
People tell me she talks like a princess. She'll say things like, "That's wonderful." Baby Tommy, you like cars.
Tommy's a funny kid. He's always got a grin on his face. I know someone like that. He likes movement. He likes wheels especially.
Raising 2 kids is hectic enough, but try doing it on split shifts. Tommy works days at a hotel, Angie works nights at a restaurant. And that's why when they do get to spend time as a family, they love to go to their favorite vacation spot, Walt Disney World.
You're Maddie, right? Yeah. Tell me how old you are. I'm 4.
Every time we go, I feel like we create a new memory.
The Bradburns want to bring those Disney memories into their backyard, which is why they submitted this video asking for our help.
One of the reasons we bought this house is because my husband's mom lives next door in the blue house. Since the front is so busy and dangerous, we originally wanted to make a path through the yard so the kids could go back and forth and not have to worry about the street.
The Bradburns want to knock down that fence and create a huge space where the family can come together and create new Disney memories at home.
I want our house to be the fun house, and if I could have Disney in my yard, you know, I'd be kicking kids out. I would just love for her birthday parties, and even if her friends wanted to have birthday parties and just experience our yard.
Angie and Tommy need our help to bring the magic of Walt Disney World right to their backyard. So we got the only folks we know that can make that dream come true. The same people that built and designed the Magic Kingdom are going to help transform the Bradburn backyard into a Disney wonderland the whole family can enjoy.
We have the Bradburn family, and it's Angie and Tommy, mom and dad, and then Maddie and Tommy.
These are Disney Imagineers who are part of the team that created the Walt Disney World attractions the Bradburn family loves.
What we wanted to do is just think of Tinkerbell, trains.
They shared with us their inspiration for these Bradburn favorites. Then our design team went to work. After weeks of custom construction, it's time to reveal what we've been working on. And what better place than here at Cinderella Castle for Tommy and Angie to see for the first time how their dream backyard is about to become a reality. But here we go, the grand reveal, right here. This is it.
Oh, wow.
Boom, right? One huge magical space transforming not one, but
No way.
2 backyards. We're gonna knock down that middle fence that separates your space from Grandma's space. Now, we know Maddie's a huge fan of Tinkerbell.
Right.
So we've created a whole Tinkerbell-inspired area, and it's gonna begin right here with an 8-foot oversized teapot.
Wow.
And then also kind of a bird cage. There's a beautiful swing in there. We know you guys here at Magic Kingdom love the train.
Yeah.
So this track is going to extend about 200 feet. It's going to start on your guys' side, and then it will travel over to Grandma's, and then it'll come back.
To be honest, I think we're gonna get to know a lot of neighbors and friends we didn't know we had.
I know you guys love Disney's Hollywood Studios, so we decided to put in a giant sorcerer's hat for Tommy. So, real quick, what do you guys think?
This is way better than anything we could have done.
Oh,
The
really?
train is going to be the biggest hit for sure. Yeah, they're going to be so excited about the train.
All right, let's get to work.
Back at the house, The project begins with dropping the fence between the yards.
Oh, man. Look at the size of this place. It's got to be at least 4,000 square feet.
And as my team moves in, Grandma, Maddie, and Tommy head out.
She loves to know there's a good surprise coming. So that's what we've been telling her. There's a great surprise coming.
Bradburn, here it comes! Wow. Here we go.
Under the blue tarp, our first big delivery of the day. A crazy creation our team has secretly been constructing for weeks. Inside this warehouse, these builders have been working around the clock on a play area that Tommy will enjoy for years. The idea was born when we discovered Tommy's eyes light up when he passes the Mickey Sorcerer's hat at Disney's Hollywood Studios. That's when our team went to work. They started with styrofoam, wrapped it in foil, and to make it waterproof, sprayed a hard coating of fiberglass inside and out. To make it secure, they added a ring of steel. To make it look great, 3 coats of paint and 2 days of drying. The final product is 8 feet tall, 1,200 pounds, shiny solid, and way cool. The hat hits the road.
Here we go.
And we're ready to knock the Bradburn socks off.
Wow. Oh, man. This is crazy, right?
Yeah.
All set, fellas? 3, 2, 1.
Coming up, our design team dreams big. But is this too big for the Bradburn's yard?
My head's like short-circuiting and the math is not adding up.
And it's a thrilling parade of flatbed trucks as fantasy after fantasy becomes reality.
Here is your birdcage.
Wow!
Plus, Maddie and little Tommy return
Here you go.
and get the surprise of their young lives. Radio Disney is celebrating its 15th birthday. Since we don't just transform yards on this show,
We decided to stop by the studio and spruce it up as a present. We're really excited to be here, and we hope you like the new renovation. Ta-da!
all the Radio Disney DJs helped out. Ernie, Jake, Hallie, Candace, Blake, Brian, and Morgan.
What do you think of the color? I think it's magical. Good thing I paid attention in home ec class.
Let's go, guys!
Perfect.
At the end of a crazy day, my friend Caroline Sunshine from Disney Channel's Shake It Up came by to check it out.
Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. It looks so different. This is so cool. A red carpet. How fitting.
Take a peek.
Oh!
Ta-da! What do you think?
This is cool.
Unreal, right?
This is where I'm hanging out, if anybody wants to know.
Happy 15th birthday, Radio Disney. Wow. It's a big moment for Angie and Tommy Bradburn.
It's the biggest tarp I've ever seen in my life.
They're about to lay hands on the first magical creation that will help transform their dreary backyard into a Disney fantasy land. This fun-loving foursome loves visiting Disney's Hollywood studios. So, under that blue tarp, we're giving them an 8-foot-tall piece of pure wizardry.
3, 2, 1. Wow! Sorcerer's hat.
That is amazing. That's great.
Maddie's gonna love that.
Talk about a big hat size.
Wow! Come on up.
We heard there was gonna be a hat, but I had no idea it'd be this big. I had no
It's
idea.
8 feet tall.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
that's awesome. It's huge inside.
Oh, man. Tommy is going to flip out.
Yeah.
This hat will be the centerpiece of a new shady play area for little Tommy. And it's inspired by a much bigger version at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Sorcerer's hat weighs 350,000 pounds. It's 12 stories tall. We're excited that Tommy's going to get one a lot smaller.
That was surreal. When we saw the hat, it was bigger than I expected, and it just looked like Disney. It looked like it was brought right out of the park and put in our yard.
Keep coming. Coming forward. A little bit higher. all I see is house, and I see some trees, and then I just see a giant blue hat with stars on it coming through, and my head's like, I'm short-circuiting, and the math is not adding up. I have no idea how he's going to even navigate through all of the trees.
A little bit more. That's getting really close to the house.
It's a good thing I'm getting help today from contractor Tyler Weston.
We've got a really heavy hat right here. Safety is a big concern right here. We need to get people to back away from it a little bit more, except for the people that are setting it. We've got so much steel reinforcing this because this is going to be Tommy and Maddie's little play area. We don't want this thing ever coming down. Careful, guys. We don't want this thing going over. I'm a carpenter, not a magician.
That's the power of Mickey, man. How does this look next to Grandma's house right here?
The colors, I mean, they look good together.
Yeah, and it's really nice that it's so close to her window. She can look out and see what's going on outside.
Until now, Grandma Mimi's yard has been cut off from the Bradburns by a huge fence. By taking it down, we created a space not just for the hat, but also a scaled-down version of the train the Bradburns love riding around the Magic Kingdom.
If you think how cool it would be to have a train in your backyard, Walt thought it was cool. He had one. He was all about creating experiences that families would do things together. I would love to have one in my backyard.
This train project has been massive, but I'm really happy with what we've gotten accomplished today. We've got 1/4-inch steel that meets up to the National Association for Amusement Park safety standards. It's on top of 2x4 pressure-treated wood that's not going to rot. It's bolted every 3 feet. We've added this chipped granite gravel to kind of give it a realistic feel.
All right, Tommy, every train needs a station, and this is dedicated to your mom. Grandma's station.
That's great.
Look at that thing, man. What do you think? Awesome.
This is great. My mom's father he worked for the Pennsylvania Railroad, and so she's got a big love for trains in her heart, and kind of passed it on to me.
Right on.
So we're excited to have our own train station.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be in your backyard now.
That's so cute.
This colorful creation got a surprisingly low-tech start with an old-school overhead projector.
They projected the image onto this huge board right here, and then they hand-painted the entire design.
Wow.
So they did an incredible job.
I love it. I think the Mickey hands are adorable.
How do you think Grandma's gonna feel about
I
this
know.
whole
I was
thing?
just
What's her
telling
reaction?
you. She hasn't seen any of this, so she's going to be just as surprised as they are when she gets back.
Coming up,
I've got a teapot for you.
after hundreds of hours of construction, this playhouse will make the Bradburns' backyard Tea Party Central.
Oh my gosh.
And all aboard, the train goes in and we get a test drive.
Can you keep up?
Plus, the crew has a few more surprises.
I just in shock, really.
Fantastic. I think it is so cute.
We're in the middle of a 2-day, over-the-top backyard transformation for Angie and Tommy Bradburn, while their kids, Maddie and Tommy, are away with their grandma, Mimi. We're combining Angie and Tommy's yard with Mimi's in a Disney-inspired design, including a giant sorcerer's hat, hundreds of plants.
You got that, Tommy?
Yeah. All right. A train and train station, and now the final magical installation of day one.
Don't look yet. It's gotta be a surprise.
4-year-old Maddie loves Tinkerbell.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So we wanted to sprinkle a little fairy dust in the Bradburn backyard. Our team of welders went to work, creating a Tinkerbell-inspired birdcage and swing.
Here it goes. Here is your birdcage.
Wow.
Cool. Look at the swing.
That is so cute.
For little kids only.
Little kids only?
No. Little kids at heart, I guess I should say. In you go.
Why, thank you.
The very first swing.
Ooh, it's magical.